Mustard Seed Sowing, and we're back out here in the Rabbitry for this Farmhouse Friday, and we're out here to tell you how you can make your own dirt. Yes, you heard that right. You can make your own dirt. All you need is some rabbits and some chickens. So a lot of people ask us, what do you do with all of the rabbit manure and chicken manure that is generated from them? And that's exactly what we do. We compost. We make our own dirt. Now, rabbit manure is affectionately known as bunny berries, and I'm going to show you just what they look like in their pure state. Wow. Bunny berries. Frozen bunny berries. And these are fantastic fertilizer for your garden. They are what is called a cold fertilizer, so you can apply it directly to your garden beds, flower beds, vegetable beds, just as it is. It doesn't have to compost or break down first. Unlike chicken manure or cow manure or horse manure, here's Miss Boots. We moved her to her own hutch this morning. That happens just when they get to a certain age. They need to learn to live on their own. So like I said, horse manure, cow manure, chicken manure are hot manure, and you cannot put them directly on your flower beds, your garden beds, because they're hot and they will kill whatever it is growing where you have placed that manure. That manure needs time to age and to decompose, and that's what composting does. It helps to break down everything in that manure that is harmful and converts itself to nutrients that are beneficial to your garden. And that is not true of rabbit manure. Rabbit manure can go straight into the garden. So we have 3 totes here that have, because they have little ones underneath them, and we don't feed the little ones hay, they are pure bunny berries. And I'm going to, Chris and I, we're going to put those in the sweet potato totes. Yeah, there's Chris again. We're going to put those in the sweet potato totes to get them ready for growing the sweet potatoes. And I haven't forgot, the sweet potatoes are still sitting in the window in the bathroom. Haven't seen any change in them. I don't see any roots or any shoots yet. As soon as I do, I will bring you along in a video so you can see that happening. So what we're going to do here is we are going to take all of these totes. You probably saw them in our rabbit tour video. All these totes that get filled up with hay and with bunny berries, and we're going to take them out to our compost pile, dump them out there, mix them up with manure that's already out there, and it takes about 6 months or so for that to all break down and become dirt that we can use to fill our garden beds or whatever you need to use dirt for. So watch us do one of our not so fun chores. So this is our compost area. Chris just took some pallets and kind of built some fences there. You can see we have 2 different compost areas, and this is where all of the manure that we have, this is where it comes. This pile we just turned this pile this morning. You can see everything is breaking down in there, and one way that I know that it is doing what it needs to do as far as breaking down is you just get a very pleasant aroma from the pile. You know, when you are first dealing with manure, when it's fresh, it stinks and you just want to walk away and not have anything to do with it. But as it begins to break down, that is not so much the case. It starts to smell like dirt. And when the weather is a little bit warmer, I will see hundreds of little wriggly red worms in there. And that's another really good sign that the compost is doing what it's supposed to be doing. So today, when we bring compost, when we bring manure out, we're going to dump it in these piles. This pile here is not going to be ready until fall. This one that we were just looking at will probably be ready, oh, maybe 3 or 4 months. And so Chris uses the tractor to bring the totes out here, and we dump them, and then they go right back underneath the rabbit hutches. So yes, you too can make your own dirt. So here's what the compost pile looks like after we've emptied all of the totes of rabbit manure. Lots of hay, lots of poop, lots of pee. And in about 6 months, that'll be dirt just as good as God made, because I know that God is in the middle of making that into dirt. 2 tired pups and 1 tired husband. So there we have it. All the totes are empty and waiting to be filled back up. We have to do this chore about every 4 to 6 weeks. Try not to let it go too much longer. There's Molly. Say hi, Molly. Hi, pretty girl. We try not to let it go any longer than that because the totes get really heavy if we do. And there's Max. Yep, hi Max. So thanks for coming along with me on this Farmhouse Friday, friends. Now you know you can make your own dirt. You can do it too. And remember, friends, if you have faith as small as a mustard seed, mountains can be moved. Thank you for watching, and God bless.